Hey, Lena Ray. How are you? My first time writing down 2022. That's weird writing 2022. So weird. Hi, Sue. How are you today, Sue? It is cold here. It is 31 degrees here in New York. No snow, so I'm happy. Crazy weather around the world, that's for sure. I have quite a few things today. Quite a few things. And some different things that I have found. And some unique pieces. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I straightened my hair today. I thought I'd go different today. Thank you, Sue. I know, right? That is weird, Lena. Hmm. It is weird writing down 2022. Very weird. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. It's very cold. I let my dogs go out to do the business and then they got to come right back in. Hi, Callie. I'm like, you guys get in here. You're going to freeze your twinklers off. My husband laughs when I say that. At least my husband laughs at some things I say. How are you today, gal? I was just saying, Gail, that I have quite a bit of things today. Hi, Lois. Lois M.W. Egan. How are you today? I ended up going to on Facebook Marketplace. A lady was getting rid of all of her teacups, and so I went and bought all of her teacups. Some very pretty teacups. And of course, my husband says, "You're going to sell those?" Yep, I'm going to sell them. I know some things that I sell between my husband and my kids. They're just like, you're going to sell that. Like my sons always talk about my turquoise. Mom, you're gonna sell that turquoise? Yep, I am. But I'm not selling any turquoise today. There's no jewelry today. Nope, none. Not today. Maybe next week. Maybe we'll wait for a couple more people to come in and we can get started. I don't know what we should start on. Maybe I'll start on this side of the table and work my way around to behind me to over to here. I have quite a few items today. So we will wait and see if people get their notifications and we can get started. Has everybody been having a nice week so far? I've been having a quiet week, pretty quiet week. Thank God I got all my Christmas decorations put away. It is sad putting it away. That's how I feel about Halloween too. I'm like, oh, but it's always next year. Okay, okay. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Paloma and brothers. Jose, Jose. Olosai, yeah. I don't have any lucite today. I do have some jadeite. I always have a mixture of different things. Different different things. I have some uranium, I have some Capitamonte, I have some glass, I have some Wedgwood, my first piece of Wedgwood. I have some Pilgrim glass, I have some Fenton glass, I have 2 fairy lamps, I have some salt pepper shakers, and I also was talking about those teacups. These teacups are beautiful. Beautiful, different colors of glass I have a vase over here. So, I am in upstate New York. Upstate New York in the frozen cold tundra. The lakes are starting to freeze here, and, so and my husband and my boys like to go ice fishing. Well, my son does live on the lake, so that is just about frozen up now. Well, they call it buttoned up. Is the lake buttoned up yet? Almost. Most of the lakes around here are, except for Lake George, that does not freeze over often. But if it does, it's late in the season, like in February or the beginning of February. So I see we have 6 people here, 7 people. I did leave my lights up because even though I do take down my Christmas decorations, I always have some kind of lights up, even in my kitchen. Oh, do you? Like even up in my kitchen, I always have some kind of lights going in the kitchen because I love lights and I love candles. So it just brightens the gloom up during these cold winter months. And it does get very cold here in New York. Very cold. So how about we get started? Yeah, Elmira's not too far from me. I'm not thinking maybe a couple hours. I'm up by Lake George in the Adirondacks. So I know I wish I got to catch Sam's and Tudor's sale, but I was busy getting ready and getting things done here. Oh, those two crack me up, Sam and Tudor's. They have such a great sister bond. Maybe Sam will pop in. Sam always has amazing items. I think like a month ago, I got this beautiful, beautiful vase from Sam. Absolutely gorgeous. I have it up on my fireplace. Yeah, after I took off all my Christmas decorations, I ended up putting all my birds back on the fireplace. If you want to watch maybe like one of my first or second videos I ever did, I did a video of you guys showing you guys my bird collection on my fireplace. And if you want to go check that out, you can see exactly what my fireplace looks like with all my beautiful birds I have collected from all the resellers here on YouTube. So, how about we get started? I'm going to start with, I'm going to start back here and work my way up. And I am not going to be doing numbers today. I'm just going to give out a number, the price. And if anybody wants to start from that price, they can do that. And the first number I see is going to win it. I have this beautiful sugar container, canister, and it is a lusterware. Really pretty lusterware. I'm going to take the top off so I can get you close so you can see the design here on the top. So there's like reds and blues and yellows and greens, and it does say sugar there. And I'm going to show you the bottom where it does say it is made in Germany. Right there by my finger, it does say Germany. I'm thinking this is a pretty old piece. I'm thinking maybe maybe the early 20s, late 20s. But I just thought this was beautiful. I've had it for a long time. Most of these pieces that I'm going to show today are from my collection. And this is going to be $19. Starting at $19 if anybody liked the sugar dish from Germany. It's kind of like a bluish purple opalescent color too. It's hard to explain. I'm going to measure it too. Let me get my tape measure out. I'm going to show you the handle too. The handle's pretty neat too. I do love handles. Let's see how tall it is. It measures 9 inches by, let's see what the opening is, 9 by 4.5. So if anybody is interested in this at $19, if not, we will just go on to the next one. Like I said, I just love the design up here in this part here. Very pretty. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next one. I'm going to set this down over here. And I'm going to grab my poodle head. I do have quite a few critters sitting here on the table. I'm going to write that down for the sugar dish, Germany. Okay, and my next piece is a end of a bookend. It is a poodle, and it's an off-white color, like a cream color, and it does say down here, hand painted, and I can't really read the rest of it. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom, where it does say that right there by my finger. Try and get the glare. Yeah, that's better. And it is set on this felt, and there is a chip right here on the edge. But if you put black fingernail polish or paint over that, or a black marker, you'd be good to go. And it's not like a spaghetti ware. It's kind of like I don't know, kind of looks like frosting on him. And he's going to be $14. And I'm going to measure him real quick to see how tall he is. So he is just the end of a bookend. Got the wrong end of the tape measure. I always do. And it's 7 inches. I just thought it'd be cool for display in your bathroom or on your dresser, wherever you would want to put it. So it's $14 for the poodle head. Or if you just collect poodles. I just thought he was neat. And I love his collar too. And look at his profile. He does have like some gold. He does have like a gold studded collar around his neck. This looks like something from the 50s to me. And it's kind of like, it is a chalkware. I believe it is chalkware. $14 for the poodle head. Hi, Dolores. How are you, Dolores? I just thought he was really neat. Look at his eyes. His eyes just look like he's really sneaky. He's sneaky looking. Probably just stole a cookie or a biscuit. $14 for the poodle head. And I will go on to my next one. I'm going to show you the stamp again on the bottom. Right there. Okay, and I will go on to my next one. Put him back up here. Okay, I'm going to get my Jadeite cups out. Let's see, right here. I have 6 Jadeite cups. And I can't remember the name of the print on here. Put this around my head so I don't lose it again. So I have 6 of them. Yes. So there is 6 of them, and there's no chips on or cracks on them. There's one, and they're all the same. And I can't remember the name of the print. Next time somebody tells me that, I'm just gonna have to write it down so I can remember. But they do say Fire King on the bottom here. oven proof. And there's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are going to be $30. $30 if anybody would like these. Like I said, I'm not doing numbers. If anybody's interested in them, they can just put $30 in. I'm going to put down for the jade cups. So everything is going to be just an offer up today. So that's basically $5 a Jadeite cup. I bet you Scott from the Old Curiosity shop would say, "Boy, that's a deal," and I'm sure he would. $30, and you'll get all 6 of them. Okay, and I'm going to put these back here. Don't want to stack them too high. Don't want them to fall over. I think since I've started YouTube, I've only had I just had one the other day. So maybe like 3 incidents so far with glass, which is not bad. I don't think is bad at all. Okay, now let's move on to some of my critters that I have here. I have a lot of kitty cats here. I have a lot of kitty cats. And we're going to say they're going to be $6 each. So I'm just going to show you one. If you want that one, you just put the number 6 in it. And like I said, we're just going to do offer ups. Let's see, I have actually 6. I have 5 kitty cats here so far. And here's the first one. And he does have blue eyes. And he is stamped on the bottom, Japan. And here his little sticker is. And it looks like, I'm not sure what he's doing. He's up on his hind legs. Playing. And he's got a pink nose and blue eyes. And pretty stripes on him. And he is going to start off at $6 if anybody's interested in him. And I will measure him real quick. He stands 5 inches. 5 inches for the kitty cat. And he is going to be $6 if anybody like that. I'm going to go on to my next one. Okay, put him over here. Now my next kitty cat, I believe, was probably the same one as that one, because it kind of looks like the same kind of stamp that was on the bottom, but you can't see it. But he does have numbers here on his stomach. And his feet were never glued that I can tell, or broken. And he is also going to be $6 if there's any interest in this kitty cat. He does have a lot of stripes on him. He's like a ginger. He is a ginger. And I do have 2 ginger cats myself. I have 7 cats myself. I have 2 gingers, 2 black ones, 2 tiger stripes, and then I have a calico one. And I'm surprised none of my cats have knocked these over yet. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next kitty cat. Gets up close to see his face. And I'll show you his stomach again. He does have numbers here, but I believe this is another left in piece. Okay, my next one also is going to start at $6. Now, this one doesn't have a sticker on it, but I'm sure this probably is another left in piece. It is a Siamese cat with blue eyes. Really blue eyes. I don't see any chips on him or cracks on him. He seems to be in really good shape. If anybody likes Siamese cats. I get calico cat in my mind. And he is going to start at $6 if anybody would like him. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next one. Now, my next 2 are white cats. And I'm going to show you the Goble one first. Put him over here. Now, this one also is going to be $6, and it is a Goble cat. And I'll show you the stamp. For some reason, one eye looks green, one eye looks blue, but they're both blue. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom. That does say Global right there. Right there, it says Global. I'm going to measure this one too. Really cute looking this one is. Looks like he's Persian. 3.5 inches. Now put him by my head here. I used to breed Persian cats years ago. Okay. And I love his little pink nose. I don't see any whiskers on him. Nope. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my last kitty. And then I've got a couple of salt pepper shakers here. Oh, this one is stamped too. This one does say Japan on the bottom. Going to show you the sticker there where it does say Japan. Here's this one. Very pretty blue eyes. And it does have like a little bit of gray throughout, a very, very light gray. And I don't see any broken bits on him or any glue marks. Look at that face. Very cute with the blue eyes and the pink nose. Let me measure this one too. And he's got a little bit of pink in his ear and gray. So he stands 4.5 inches and he is 4.5 inches long. I'm going to put him by my head here. Yeah. See the pink in his ears, and there's gray up there on the tips. Cute face. Okay, and I will go on to my next one. Okay, now my next ones are going to be, these are salt pepper shakers. Hi, Laura Orton. How are you? Now I'm going to put a start number in here. These are going to start at 12. Now, I'm not sure who made these. There is some marks on the bottom. It says BBP. I have no idea who that is, and I'm going to show them to you. So they're kind of like a tan with the red in here. I'm going to show you one at a time. I believe they're both identical, except they both have 3 holes on them on the top. So here's the red design that is around the shakers themselves. I'll go slow so that you can see them. And here's the top with the holes up here. I'm thinking too that these could be a done in a ceramic class or something. See, it does say BBP up here in here, and the stoppers are gone. I just thought they were really pretty. So there's like a light tan with this really pretty, like pinkish red on here. And they both have the 3 holes on the top. That's why I'm thinking they must have been a ceramic piece that were made in maybe a ceramic class. Really pretty. I'm going to measure just one because they're identical. And they stand 3 inches. They stand 3 inches. Very pretty. Love that color that's in there. Okay, and I'm going to show you my next salt and pepper shakers. Now these are cows. Now these both have 2 holes on the top. Oh, this one does have 2 and 3. And here they are. And these ones are also going to start at 12. And I'll put that in there. They are definitely doing the side-eye look. And I'm going to show you the holes on the top of their heads. This one has 3 and this one has 2. And these ones do have the stoppers on the bottom. I don't see any marks, but they definitely look Japan to me. So they have little horns on their head. Hi, Vicky. How are you today, Vicky? And their little hoofs and their little feet. I don't see any chips or breaks on them either. I do see a little bit of crazing throughout the glaze up here. They do have little bells on their little pink cheeks and their ears. And their tails, their tails have not been glued, I don't think. No. Okay, and I will go on to my next one if there's no interest in the cute cow shakers. Hmm, very cute. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you guys a really pretty blue dish. And this is going to start at 14. And show it to you. And it is this blue dish. And it is a divided dish. As you can see, there's a divider right through here. And there's no chips on it, and there's no cracks. None that I know of. No. I'm going to show you the bottom. Really pretty color blue. And I'm going to measure it. Good dish to put your candy in, that's for sure. Or your rings or your jewelry, whatever you want to put in there. It is 7 inches by 5. I'm going to put it by my head. So it is 7 inches by 5. Very pretty blue. And it's got like the thumbprint design around the side. And the star on the bottom. And it's like cut out, yeah. And it is like cut out through the bottom here. Very pretty blue. Okay, if there's no interest in this, I will just go on to my next one. Okay. I'm just looking at what I've done over here, what I haven't done. Okay, I'm going to show you guys my picture that I just got. So I believe it's got like tomatoes and maybe tomato flowers and just a whole bunch of green stuff up here, green leaves on here. I believe this is something from the 30s. And there is no maker's mark on it. But to me, it's probably either a Hazel Atlas. This looks like something from Hazel Atlas. And I don't see any chips on it. No. Really nice if you do your own juicing at home or whatever you want to put in here. And it stands 7 inches. And from the spout to the handle, it is 5.5 inches. And I'm going to start this at 12. If there's any interest in this, I'm going to bring it up close so you can see it. So this kind of like, it's red here, and it's white and it's green with a handle. And I'm going to show you the spout here. There's no chips on it either and no flea bites. It looks really good shape for its age. Okay, and there's the handle. Show you the bottom. This would be really nice if you're doing vintage display or if you have a vintage kitchen, and this would look really nice in it. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next one. Okay. Put this down over here. And I'm actually gonna set it right here. Going to get to my fairy lamp. This is another cool fairy lamp. And I'm gonna show it to you. And this is gonna start at 25. Top on. So it is blue and white ceramic. I'm going to take the lid off so I can get it close so that you can see it. But first I'm going to set it down and measure it. It is pretty big. It stands 10.5 inches. And the opening up here is 4.5 inches. And I'm going to set that aside so I can show you the bottom here. This is what the bottom looks like. Yeah, it is a biggie. This is what the bottom looks like. And here's the inside here. Now, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of cutout holes through the side here, so that when you put your candle in there or your light in there, it will shine through. And then here is the base. And here's where you put your either your candle, your tea light, or your battery operated one, which I suggest. And then here is the bottom. It does say made in China up here. I just thought it was beautiful. I just love this blue and this white. And it's a really, really dark cobalt blue with a top on it. And I'm going to put I do have a I did grab a light to put in here to show you. Let's see, where did I put it? Here it is. I got it. I'm not sure how much light this will put off. I'm going to put the battery in here. Oops. I'm not sure if this is going to fit in here. There we go. There. So it is just a battery operated one. I'm going to turn my light off in front of me so that maybe you can see it better. There. Maybe I can turn this light off too. It's that one that's overhead of me that's going to not be that great. Oh, there. I can see it really good here. So isn't that neat? So it is all blue and white ceramic. Even my light in here turns colors. So I'm going to put it on a different color setting. Oh, put the red one in there. It changes colors. It rotates colors. So it's green in there. Isn't that neat? It kind of just looks like a lamp, doesn't it? So, and I don't see any chips on it or any cracks. Let me turn my light back on. And I'll take my battery out. Turn it off. Set that there. And I'm going to show it to you up close. And then I will go on to my next one. So like I said, it's just all this beautiful blue and white print with all these cutouts that are throughout the shade itself. And here's the bottom of it here. And the top. And I don't see any chips or cracks on it anywheres. Okay. And I'm going to set this back over here. I'm going to put this up over here. The top back on. Okay. And now I'm going to go on to my next one. My next one is going to start at 14. And it is this red dish that has 3 dividers in it. Now the divider part, it's weird because it's really tall here in the center. Well, of course you don't want your candy to fall out, right? Very pretty red, which will be great for Valentine's, which is coming up soon, very soon. And I love all the feet on the bottom of this dish. Lots of feet there. I don't see any chips on it or any cracks on it. I'm going to measure it too. Put it by my head. Thank you. And it is 9 inches. It's 9 inches wide. Beautiful red. Red and green are going to be my colors for 2022. Just love it. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next. There's no interest in the red dish. I'm going to turn my black light off because it makes everything looks a different color. Sorry about that. I forgot it was on, so I looked at my glass. That's probably a little bit better now without my black light on it. So I'm going to show some uranium in a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to put this down. Now I do have another fairy lamp over here. And this one's going to start at 26. And I'm going to put my light in here. I'm going to put the different colored one on. Now this fairy lamp is from the Smith Glass Company. Let me see if I can turn this light off, and you can see it too. Is it going to change? Okay, now it's changing to green, yellow. I got different colored lights in here. So yes, this is from the Smith Glass Company. It is frosted. Going to get you up close so you can see the design and the glass itself. And I love how it's set up on this pedestal. And I'm going to measure it. See how tall it is. It is 10 inches. It is 10 inches tall. Very pretty. It does set off a nice mood, an ambiance. I love the design in it. And there's no chips in it, and there's no cracks. I'm going to show you the top. So as you can see, it is a nice frosted glass by the Smith Glass Company. I'm going to show you the design around the edges here. And there's all kind of like a diamond cup cut up on here on the top. No chips and no cracks. And I'll show you the bottom too of it up close. And it is, I just love how tall it is. And I'll put the top back on and show you one more time. Then I will go on to something else. Now it is a pretty purple. Yep, it does set off a nice mood. Okay, and I'm going to turn my lights back on. Turn this off. Okay, turn this light back on. I'm going to set this back over here. Okay, I did all that so far. Okay, I'm going to do my Fenton. I can't remember if it was last week or the week before. I sold my other Fenton. I'm actually going to leave the 26 up there because this is what this is going to start at also. I believe I sold my other set on Trisha's sale, but this set looks different from the one I sold on Trisha's sale. It's a taller set, and it is Fenton. Move the creamer over here with all the beautiful hobnailing on it. And yes, this is going to start at 26, and you're going to get both. That is the sugar, and here is the creamer. Look how pretty this creamer is. I just love the shape of this handle. I love handles. I do, and I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom where it does say Fenton right. I'm trying to keep the glare off of it. It's right here in the center, right by my finger. You can see it. I'm going to go slow so I can try and catch. There it is. I see the circle right there where it does say Fenton. I'm going to get you up close to see the design here. And there's no chips on it, and there's no cracks. Very, very pretty. Love all this hobnailing. So pretty. Okay, and I'm going to show you the sugar dish again. I'm going to show you, start with the lid. What I love about Fenton is I love how they did this, like the beading up here on the top of the handle here. Trying to get up close so that you can see that. Isn't that so pretty? With all the beautiful hobnailing. So pretty. And then here's the bottom of the sugar dish. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom too that does say Fenton right there in the middle. Right in the middle there. And I'm going to measure the sugar dish. Very pretty. And this is 6.5 inches. And you are going to get both. You are going to get both at $26 if there's any interest. If not, I will just go on to my next. Beautiful hobnailing. Lots of hobnailing, actually. And this one is a skinnier, taller one than I had last week. It was the other one was like a short and squatty one. And I believe the creamer had a lid on it too, if I remember correctly. I don't really usually see creamers with lids on them. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next one. I'm going to set these guys over here. Now my next one is going to start at 14. Me too. That's what Fenton does. Okay, I have a pair of Pilgrim glass pitchers. I believe their pitchers are maybe just little vases because there's not a spout. So I'm thinking this is just a vase with the applied handle on here. And as you can see, it is hand blown. There's a pontil on the bottom. And I just noticed there is a little chip right here on the edge of this one. And this one is identical to this one. But with anything that is handmade and hand blown, they're not going to ever be identical. Because I can see this one's maybe just like a little centimeter taller than the other one. But they're the same exact color. And I love the swirl marks that are inside of this. Actually, you can feel them on the outside. Really pretty with the applied handle here. And here's the pontil on the bottom. And you are going to get both. And you are going to get both of the Pilgrim glass. Very pretty. Trying to get them up so you can see both of the bottoms there. Okay. I know I love the swirl marks in this glass. Very pretty. Okay, and I'll set these down over here. Okay, and my next ones are going to start at 12. Now these are actually going to pull out one of my candles to show you without knocking nothing over. Wow, I actually knew where candle was. Now these are just covers for your candlesticks. Now these are like frosted. They're frosted and then they have like a gold um edge on the side here, as you can see, and they kind of like have a rippling. So what they do is they just set right over the top of your candlestick and it catches all of the wax. Okay, and I'm going to count how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 7. Let me count again. Yes, there are 7. And so you're going to get all 7 of them to put on your beautiful candlesticks or your candlestick holders. Very pretty. So like I said, they're like they're frosted with the gold edging on the side here. And you're going to get all 7 of them. Very pretty. It's not often that I find these either, or that I even see them. And for 7 to find that, I was like, wow, I'll probably never find them again. Okay, and I'm going to set these to the side. Put my candle back in the drawer. Now let's see what else I have not done over here yet. I've done that. Okay, I have this Russian box. This is going to start at 9. Now, when I was looking at this earlier and I put it to the side, you can see all the paint because this was all hand painted. It was all hand painted. You can even see it there, how all this paint. It is a Russian box, and I believe somebody made it and never used it. Really neat. So there's golds, reds, and greens. I'm going to show you the back. Probably the person that made it in 1994. Maybe it was a gift to some people, but I believe it's just a little Russian jewelry box that was all hand painted, never used. I'm going to measure it too. Just really pretty. Somebody took a long time to make that and pretty talented. I could paint, but I can't paint like that. That is 6.5 by 4. It does have a little bird in there. Not sure what the bird signifies. Maybe it's a peace bird or something. I'm not sure. But look at all that beautiful detailing in there. And it goes all the way around the box. All hand painted. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next one. Okay, my next one is going to start at 29. Now, this is one of my unique pieces. My first time ever finding one of these. Well, I can't say that. I have seen pieces like this in an antique store. Hi, Kelly. But I have never seen this one in the antique store before. And when I saw it, I basically ran over and I took it off the shelf and I brought it home. It is this beautiful piece of Wedgwood. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful blue and the white. Now, when I see Wedgwood, I always see that it's like a blue, but it's like a satin finish on it with the white on it. That's the only colors I've ever seen. I've never seen a nice shiny white one with the blue print on it. And look at the top. Yes. I'm going to take the top off so you can see the whole thing. I just love this color blue that is on here. And look at the top of the handle here. Look at that beautiful design here. Now, like I said, this is the first time me ever finding a piece of Wedgwood that is so shiny like this. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to show you the bottom, and then I'm going to show you the stamp and stuff on the bottom of it. Look at that beautiful blue. Absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like a periwinkle kind of color there. It is super gorgeous. Believe me, I was going to keep it. That is my problem. I'm like, when you find something and you're like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. I have never seen this a Wedgwood that is this shiny like this. And I'm going to show you the bottom here where it does say Wedgwood. I'm going to actually read it to you. It says, upside down, it says Wedgwood, embossed Queensware in Barlaston, and I believe it says made in Germany. Up here on the top, or does it say England? I'm not sure. I don't have my glasses on, but it says it right here, right above my finger, is the stamp. Trying to keep the glare out. I'm going to get you as close so you can read that. Don't have glasses on, but I think Wedgwood's made in England, isn't it? Okay. Oh, yes, I love this piece. I'm going to measure it too. The opening is 5 inches, and with the lid, it stands 4.5 inches. Oh, I just love this. I just love how just shiny it is. It's so pretty. Brings out the coloring. And there's no chips on it either, or cracks. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just love it. No, I know I've always liked the other Wedgwood too, but I just love this white one. I just love this white one with the shiny blue flowers on here. Okay, enough of that, and I will move on to my next one if there's no interest in it. Okay, I'm going to set this down. My Pilgrim glass or my Fenton over. Okay. Now my next one is going to start at 26. Now I have this very old milk glass, and it is a candy dish. Now I'm thinking this is from the 20s, and I'm going to show you the top. Now it was hand painted on the top, and there is some paint loss of the flowers here on the top. And I'm going to show you the inside. How pretty is this? Yes, very pretty. And I'm going to show you the stem here. And there's no marks on the bottom. I just love it. I don't see any chips on it or any cracks on it. But I believe this is very old. I'm assuming that this is a 100-year-old candy dish. I'm going to show you the top again too. So like when I see the top of this lid, it's kind of like frosted up here on the top. I'm trying to get you close so you can see what I'm talking about. Isn't it pretty? I just love everything about this candy dish. And I'm going to measure it. And it stands 9.5 inches. And it is 5.5 inches wide. Hi, Dee. How are you, Dee? Isn't this beautiful? I just love this candy dish. And I love the paneling that's on here too. So there's a lot of paneling that goes all the way around the side of the candy dish. I'm going to show you the bottom again. I'm going to take the top off so I can get close. So you can see the detailing of the stem here. I'm doing good. Little chilly, but I'm doing good. Just really, really old. I'm going to put the top back on. Like I said, it is 10.5 inches. And if there's no interest, I'm going to pass. Okay. Now I do have another beautiful, beautiful candy dish. Look at this color blue. Isn't this blue gorgeous? So pretty. I wish I knew who made it. There is no mark on it. Now this looks like a kind of like a periwinkle blue to me. Yay. Thank God, Dee. Thank you. Thank you. But oh, I just love this. And it's a thick glass too. And I'm going to measure it. And this one is going to start at 16. I did want to point out that there was a chip. There is a chip on it, and I'm going to show you the chip. The chip is right. Let me find it again. Chip is right here. It is. There's a chip right here. But when you put the lid on it, you can't even see it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful blue. It's kind of like a bluish purplish to me. And I'm going to measure it. Show you the top. Thank you, Sue. Isn't it pretty? Very pretty. And I'm going to measure it. With the lid, it stands 5.5 inches. And the opening is 5.5. Okay, I see Sue at 16. I don't want it, so I don't want it. Okay, I'm going to call it for Sue for $16. I'm going to show you the handle too, because you know I like handles. I'm going to take the top off just so that you can see the handle, Sue. Look at how the top is done. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. Looks like a little gem up there. Okay, I'm going to say going once to Sue, going twice to Sue, and sold to Sue. Thank you, Sue. My first item. Yay, we broke the ice. I'm going to write that down for Sue. Sue for the blue candy dish. Thank you, Sue. Oh no, I'm going to put him right over here. Okay, my next is going to start at 24. And it is this beautiful white milk glass vase. And it's got like all these diamond cuts throughout it here, as you can see. And everything that is on here, you can have it. You can keep the greenery. And I did buy this burlap bow that does have the bells on here. And I'm going to measure it. This one starts at 24. Yes. And this is 12 inches. 12 inches. And I don't believe I don't see any mark on the bottom. I'm going to show you the bottom too. I don't see any marks on it. Just a real pretty milk glass, white milk glass. If there's any interest in this, trying to get all the greenery in there, but I do have some tall greenery in here. Okay. Hi, Sawyer. My cat's down here visiting me. Hi, Sawyer. Okay, and I'm going to go on to my next. Sorry, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? Okay, my next is going to start at 14. And it is this pink Pilgrim glass vase. Beautiful, beautiful color. Does have this bubble in here. I'm not sure why they had a big bubble in here. Maybe so that when you put your flowers in there, they stood up instead of swirling around to the bottom of the vase. I'm not sure. No. And there's no chips on it and there's no cracks. Very pretty. Now you want to come say hi? I think Soren wants to say hi. Come here. All right, come here. He's up here. He wants to say hi. Say hi to everybody, Sawyer. Can you say hi? Aw. What were you doing? Can you say hi? Do you see somebody in? I think he just saw himself in there. Want to get down now? Okay. He is a fat cat. My husband says, you feed him too much. I do. I feed my cats too much. Okay, back to this. So this is starting at 14. If there's any interest in it, it's a really pretty color pink. For sure. Which I'm surprised I don't keep it because I love pink. Okay, and I will put this to the side. What are you getting into? He's in there looking in the bowl thinking there's cat food in it. Yeah, everything's about that cat food, isn't it, Sawyer? Let me put this back over here. Actually, I'm going to show you some of the bowls that Sawyer was looking in. He was looking in this bowl thinking that there was cat food in it. He is pretty. And this one is going to start at 22. Well, it is this glass dish. As you can hear, it is glass. It is not ceramic. It is a glass. And inside, it does have a really pretty opalescent inside. And around the edge here, it's got like a baby blue that goes all the way around on the inside here with all these hand painted flowers on the side. And on every side, there's hand painted flowers. And I love how it scoops up like this. Like it kind of scoops up and folds inside. And there's 4 feet on the bottom. And this color blue is like the same color blue that's up here and lined inside the bowl. And I love the feet. Look at the pretty feet here. So like I said, there's 4 feet. There's no marks or anything on it. To me, it looks something from Bavaria, or that's my opinion. But I love this color blue that is in here. And the inside is like all scalped on the inside here. Really neat. I hear you, Sawyer. Okay, let's see. It stands at its tallest point 4 inches, and it is 8 inches across. Let's get ready for spring and bring out the spring flowers. Look at all the hand painting here. I can tell that it's hand painting because when I brush my hand over it, you can feel all the hand painting on there. I know you think it'd be signed by somebody. It's such beautiful work. I don't see any signatures in the flowers. I'm looking for them. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Very pretty bowl. I'm going to put it by my head here too. Show you the inside one more time, and then I'll pass on to something else. Okay. Like I said, there's flowers all the way around this beautiful bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I'm going to put this down here. And I'm going to show you the other bowl that he was digging in, weren't you, Sawyer? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Now, I've had this for a long time. So it's got carrots and turnips and olives and maybe horseradish. Radishes, not horseradishes. But it's just this like serving dish, maybe for your vegetables, and you can put your dip in here. And this is going to start. Hi, Carrie. And this is going to start at 12. If there's any interest in this. And there's no maker's mark on the bottom. So it's just a serving bowl for your vegetables and maybe your dip in here. I've always had it because I just love the vintage painting in here of the carrots and the olives. And there's even a mushroom here and scallions. I'm going to measure it too. And I love the color of it too. It's kind of like an off-white. And it is 12 inches. And it stands 3 inches. I don't see any cracks on it either at all anywheres. Just a really nice vintage serving dish for your veggies. My son's fiance, she's vegan, so we always have vegan stuff here for her. Okay, and I will go on to my next. What'd you find, Sawyer? I'm going to show you this one. Okay, my next one is going to start at 32. And it is this beautiful box. It is a jewelry box, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I am not kidding. This jewelry box is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you all the detailing in here, And I believe it is inlaid with, like, copper or maybe brass. I'm not really sure. To me, it's either I think it might be brass. Mm, I know this weather is horrible. Okay, now when you look at this, I'm gonna show you the top. So it'll say, here's the brass here, and then there's wood. There's no brass pieces missing. It is just the design. So they'll go from brass to wood to brass to wood to brass to wood. It's all inlaid in here in this beautiful wooden jewelry box. Look at that beautiful inlaying here. And it is all the way around the whole box. I'm going to show you the front here. Now, this was my jewelry box. I've had it as long as I've been married. And I believe that I did get it at an Air Force yard sale, and I believe it is, from overseas. I'm trying to show you slowly all the design that is around here. And here's the back. And I'm going to open it up so you can see the inside of it. And when you open it up, there's a blue velvet inside with a mirror here. Trying to get the glare off. So it is all blue velvet that is on the inside. Isn't this gorgeous? But a long time ago, I lost the key. There used to be a key that was for the front here, but I have lost it. But if there's no interest in this, I will just go right on to my next one. And I'm not sure what kind of wood it is either. I'm going to show you the bottom of it here. There's no signatures or marks on it. Just beautiful. Like I said, I've had it for a long time. Show you the inside again with the blue velvet in there and a mirror. Really neat. Let me measure it too. It's pretty big. It is 9 by 6. 9 by 6. I'm going to put it here by my head. Then here it is. Show you again. That is so neat how they did that. Really neat. Okay, and I'm going to go into my next one. Put this back down over here. I'm going to start pulling out some of my teacups. I have lots. I think I counted 14 or 16. Let me set these down for right now. Then after that, I will do some of my uranium. Now, each of my teacups are going to be $12. I just have them all down here in the box. I think I'm just going to show 2 at a time. And then if anybody's interested, you can just say what color that you would like, because they are so beautiful. They're beautiful and delicate. I'm just pulling them all out. Okay, I have them all out. Now I had all the cups in the box, but I have all the plates stacked here. Okay, let's start with pink because that is my favorite color. I have 2 pink ones, I believe. Oh no, I have 3 pink ones. There's 3. Oh no, my goodness, there's 4 of them. Where are they all coming from? I did not know I had 4 pink ones. Okay, let me get the bottom to this one. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Okay, now this one goes with this one. Okay, I'm going to show this one first. And here's the pink one. Now it is a light, light pink, like baby pink. And here is the bottom. And I'm going to show you the stamps on the bottom. This one does say made in England. I have no idea about anything about teacups or china like that. So here is what it says. It says bone china, made in England, with a number there. So that is the first one. So we're going to call that roses. That one's pink roses here. I'm going to set that down here, and then I'm going to go on to the next one. Now, if you're interested in one, just say 12 so that I can set it aside and I don't get confused with other ones, because there is quite a bit of them here. I'm just trying to find the cup that goes with this one. This one is beautiful. It is a white one with all these beautiful, like, wisteria flowers all over it. Look at the handle on it. And I'm going to show you the plate with all the pretty, beautiful print of the flowers on there. Isn't it so pretty? And I'm going to show you the back. Now, this one does say Tuscan. I should have worn my glasses. Fine English bone china, made in England. And it does have gold numbers on the bottom there. And I just love the handle on that one. Makes me want to drink tea. Or you could have your coffee in it too. Hot chocolate. Whatever you want to put in there. And actually, these are pretty good for to make, crafts with, or whatever you want to do with them. Okay, I'm going to put that one over here. Up there. Okay, so I've showed 2 so far. Okay, my next one is going to be this one. I'm just going to go by plate, and then I'm going to go find the cup that goes with it. And this is this one. Yes. So this one is a white one. Kind of looks like a seashell. Oh, cool, Dee. That is a good idea. Yeah, you can do so many things with these things. And here is the print of this plate here. And I'm going to show you the bottom of it where it does say Royal Tuscan Fine Bone China. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom of this one. Right there. In the bottom of the plate again. Where it does have like a lot of ridging through here. And also the cup has a lot of ridging on it too. And there's a stamp mark on that cup. Very thin, very delicate. Look at that beautiful handle. Okay. So here's that one. Yeah. Could, yes. Okay, my next one is going to be, now I know this is called the chintz pattern. Chintz. And this one is my unique one because this one has a rose on the handle there. Really neat. Now this one is pretty old because even the bottom of it is getting worn off. I'm just going to show you the stamp on the bottom there. I think it said Atlas on the bottom here. And I'm going to show you the inside of the cup. So I believe this is called chintz, and none of them have any chips on them either. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the plate here. Here's the inside of the plate. And here's the marking on the bottom of this one. I think it says Atlas. Fine bone china. Seems like there's a lot of crazing on this one. This one just seems, yeah, this one does say England on it too. It just seems pretty old to me. But that is so pretty. Just all this just reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I do have quite a bit of teacups here. Okay, let me go on to my next one. My next one is like a mint. Actually, it's kind of like the same color as my fingernail polish. Almost the same exact color as my fingernail polish. Let's see if I can find the cup here. Is the cup that goes with it. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Look at the handle on that. So it's half green and half white with the flowers through it's got gold on the sides there. I'm going to show you the inside of the cup where it does have the gold flowers in there. And I'm going to show you the plate. Oh, it does say Queen Anne Bone China England on the bottom there. I think Sam's the only one that told me about I think was Shelly teacups or something like that. She told me keeping my eye out for those, or was it Shannon? Shannon or Shelly, something like that. Look, yeah, I haven't found those yet. And then here's the mark on the bottom of that one. Really pretty. How it's like half green with the gold flowers in here with this beautiful cup. Makes me just want to have some coffee or tea. Oh, okay. Paragon. Is that the name of the color of this? I'm not sure what you mean by that, D. Oh, okay. But isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put that one here. Okay, now this one is beautiful. I think they're all beautiful, actually. Okay, now which cup do you go to? Are you this one? I'm not sure. Oh, it's this one right in front of me. So this is a beautiful pink tea. Oh my gosh. Look at the handle on that one. Isn't that handle so pretty? Oh, I see. Very pretty. I'm going to show you the plate and then I'll show you the cup. So it's got a lot of gold in there with the flowers. I'm going to show you the back here. This one does say Queen Anne also. I'm going to show you the cup. And I'm show you the inside. It does have a lot of gold. It's got like gold trim up here and inside the cup. I just love this handle. My goodness. Very pretty. So I say, oh, it's just flowers. Whole bunch of different flowers on here. Really pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. I got another stack over here. Now this one is the oldest of the bunch that she said. I'm going to leave this one for last because I'm not thinking that one's going to be $12. But we will see. Okay, now this one goes to this one. This one's like a buttery yellow color here with a plate with the flowers inside of the bottom of the cup there. And what kind of design is that? It looks like a peacock feather to me inside the cup there. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just some kind of design. But there's no chips on them and there's no cracks. And it's kind of like a creamy buttery yellow. This one's got a different stamp on it. This one says Paragon. And I can't read the rest of it. I'm sorry. I do see it says Paragon up here. Not sure if nice buttery yellow with the plate here. Get up close so you can see the plate. Yeah, they look like peacock feathers. Very pretty. I'll show you the back. Oh, okay. This is the one, huh? I'm not sure what double warrants mean. I don't know anything about teacups, D. All I know is that they're very pretty. Very pretty. Mm-hmm. Okay. That one down. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now this one says Adderless or Lex or Adderley. Okay. But look at the print on this one. Oh my gosh. I love that blue. This is like a periwinkle blue down here. And here's the plate that goes with it. Like I said, this lady collected all these teacups. She said she's been collecting her whole life. And she sold them to me. I'm going to show you the back where it does say Adderley in the back there. I think it says bone china. Fine bone china, England. I think all of these are from England. Oh my gosh, isn't that so pretty? All these beautiful colors. So there's this one, but there's a pink one that's just like this one. So there's that periwinkle blue there, and then like with this pink one. So these are the only two I believe that are matching. The Paragon one? Okay. Which one was it? Hang on, I'll find it. Is it this one? No. Was it this one? Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's not it. This is Tuscany. Which one was it, D? Was it the chintz one? No. I got them all over. They're all $12 anyways. All of them, every one that I've been showing is $12. Oh, I see it's right here. What's this one, right? Yeah, it does say Paragon. I think that's what it says, Paragon. Paragon, yep. City. And this one does say Paragon on it too. Like I said, they're all $12. I'm going to put yours over here. If you would like that one, Dee. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, the next one, like I think I was just showing you this one. I have the pink. I'm going to actually stack them on top of each other. So there's like a pinkish purple and then like a periwinkle color on the bottom. I know it's hard to see the coloring, but there you go. I'm going to set these back over here. And I believe there's only 3 more left. So I think, what was there, 14 or 16 cups so far? She had quite the extensive amount of cups. Now this one's also pretty too. I have to keep my eye out for, what does Paragon mean anyways? That just means more collectible. This one does say Tuscan on the bottom. Tuscan fine English bone china made in England. Show you the stamp on the bottom there. Right there. It's got gold numbers on it too. And here is the cup that goes with it. So it's like a pinkish purple with all these beautiful daisies all over it. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my goodness, look at these daisies. I'm going to put the plate down so I can show you the cup up close. And then inside, it's got a really pretty print on the inside too. It's kind of like gray. Okay. So it's kind of like gray print that goes around the inside of the cup here. Dee, we have to do another sale together. Just let me know when you're available. And I'm going to show you the bottom again, right here. Isn't that pretty? Look at those pretty flowers on here. Oh my goodness. Those are so pretty. I love that one. I think this one's my favorite one so far. I think it's just because of the flowers on here. Look at those flowers. I think these are, oh my gosh, what are those things called here? Um, Lily of the Valleys? No, that's not Lily of the Valleys. I can't remember those flowers. But I just love the flowers on here. Very pretty. Okay, let me go on to my next one. I could just have a tea party. Okay, now here's a pink. Okay, I did have another one of these. So I had a green one that kind of matches my fingernail polish, and this pink one. Bluebell. Thank you, Dee. So here's a pink one, and then here's the same color that's kind of like my fingernail polish with the gold flowers on the in between the colors of the pink and the white. And then they have the gold flowers on the inside there of the cup. And here's the handle, and here's the mark on the bottom. Whoops. And then here is the plate that goes with it. Also has the same stamp on the bottom. Okay. Put that down. And then I just have 2 cups left. This one. Okay, where's the cup that goes with this? This one. This one is pretty too. Oh my goodness. So this is a very baby pink with all these pretty flowers on it. So it's gold with blue flowers on it. Oh my goodness. So pretty. With that beautiful handle. There's gold here in the bottom. I'm going to show you the bottom there. And the inside. It is a really pretty baby pink. And I'm going to show you the plate. Here's the plate. So it's gold with the blue flowers in there. Isn't that so neat? Made in England on the back here. Very pretty. So if anybody's interested in these and rewatching, every one of these is $12. Just email me and let me know. If you're interested, I'm going to show the last one. It is a blue and white one. And it does say Royal Tuscan on the bottom. Fine bone china. Beautiful blue and white. Look at the handle on this one. Isn't that pretty? Tea time. And here is the plate. It's got like a little bit of turquoise blue in there too. How come you can't see it? Kind of got like turquoise blues in some of the flowers here. And there's no chips on, cracks on any of them either. I'm going to show you the inside of this cup. There's even a pretty design inside of that cup. Very pretty. Okay, now let me put them all back. Put them all back in the box because I don't want any of them to break. They're very delicate, teacups are. My first time ever getting so many teacups. I'm going to count them as I put them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How can there only be 12? I thought there was more than that. I guess there was only 12. It seemed like so much more than that. Oh, there was. Oh, there's one over here on the floor. There's one, the Paragon one was over here on the floor. Put that back in the box too. So there's 13. There's 13 altogether. And it's funny because some of the plates, you know, they're not all the same, so they're all different sizes, the bottom of the plates. So there was 14 altogether. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do here? I am going to start with this. I do have a, gosh, now I can't remember who made this now. Indiana glass. I believe this is Indiana glass. And it's got red and yellow in it. Now, this is a lipstick holder. Let me see if I have a lipstick here. I do have a lipstick here, but it's a long one. You're supposed to put like maybe, you know, like your Avon lipstick. It's just a lipstick holder. And the inside, you can put your lipsticks in here. And this is going to start at $12. If anybody's interested in this. And his beak's not even broke either. His beak is in good shape. Well, it's a swan. It is a swan. Very pretty. I'm going to measure it too. See how big he is. He stands 5.5 inches, and the opening is 4.5. Like I said, it's just to put your lipstick in. Okay, and I will go on to my next. I'm going to show you guys something that I found in one of my drawers over New Year's. Now, back in the day when I first moved back home, which was 25 years ago, and I used to have candlelight parties all the time. All of my family, all my friends, we always had candlelight parties from the Party Light Company. And I bought this, and I'm going to show it to you. It is, I still think it's beautiful. It is this cobalt blue on this sterling. I'm not saying it's sterling because it's probably not. I'm just going to say it is a overlay of, I forgot the word I'm trying to look for. But anyways, it is beautiful. I'm going to show you the mark on the bottom where it does say Party Light right here on the bottom, right by my finger. And I swear every month, I'm like, I'm going to have another Party Light candle party. And I did. I used to love them. I have lots of things. I have lots of candlelight stuff from the Candle Party Light Company. And this is going to start at 28. I have the one that is it's like a block of glass where you just put all your little tea lights in it. I forgot what it was called. I've got quite a few things from the I have the snowman glow from the party light. I have lots of things. But this one I guess I just never used it a lot. I just had it in the drawer. And my motto now is like if I don't use it, I'm just going to sell it. And it is a beautiful blue. I'm going to take it out. It's very easy. Just take it out of the holder and it's got a beautiful swirl to it. And the bottom here, isn't it pretty? I'm going to measure it too. I used to love having candle parties. 6.5 inches by, and the opening of this is 5. There's no interest. I can just pass. And I remember when I did light this up, it was very pretty. Actually, I do have a candle here. Probably won't fit in here all the way, but you'll get the gist of it here. There. I did stick a candle in there. It's just a battery one, but I like the swirl of the setting it is in. Okay, if there's no interest, I will just move on to something else. I almost went to blow out the candle. Isn't that funny? Yep, the candle went out. I still light candles every day. I've always lighted candles my whole life, my whole married life. I just love candles. I think I like I don't know, I just love candles. I always have. I always have. Let's see what else can we go on to. I did that. Did that. How about we move on to these beautiful canister sets? And these are going to start at 32. I have these vintage canister sets. Sorry, my fingerprints are probably all over them, but they do have the black and the gold here. This one does say sugar. I do have a tea and a coffee and a flower, and you're going to get all 4 of them together. I'm trying to remember who made them. Okay, let's see. It does say Lincoln Beauty Wear on the bottom. Speaking of Lincoln, I cannot wait. Next month they're going to start a series. How about Abraham Lincoln? As you guys know, I am a history geek and I cannot wait for that to come out. I'm so excited about it. And there's no interest in this. I will just pass. Like I said, you're going to get all 4 of them. Here's the sugar one. And then the tea and the coffee are the little bit smaller ones. And they do stack on top of each other. And here is the sugar. Oh, yeah, the coffee and the tea. Coffee and the tea. I just got them because they're so vintage and I love the Art Deco look of them. And the handles are all white on top of them. And I do have the flower canister. So you're going to get all 4 of them starting at $32. I'm going to measure the largest one. because when you do put them all together, they're all the same exact height. Let's see. They measure 9 by 5. 9 by 5. Now put them back up here. And if anybody's rewatching this and interested, just email me and I'll let you know if they're still available. I just thought they were so neat. So vintage. Okay, now this one's going to start at 19. It is a vintage, I believe this is, does it? I'm sure. I will check it out. Of course, I don't know when I'm trying to look for it. Does it have a dent? Oh, yes, I do see it now. Yes, I do see a dent in it now. Yep. Dang it. That looks like it just happened, too. Thank you, Dee, for pointing that out. I just think they're so cool. Okay, now this one is going to start. Yeah, thanks, Dee. This one is going to start at 19. Now, this one I know has a dent in it, too. This one has a dent right here in the back. Well, I'm pretty sure that when you take the top off, that you could probably somehow or other, or maybe your husband can hammer it out for you. But I got this because of this beautiful ruby red Bakelite handle on it. Hoping that you guys can see how nice and ruby red that handle is. It is so cool. And I love the shape of it. Maybe you can see the red right there. But I just love this. And the top goes right on. Isn't that neat? I just love this ruby red. So pretty. Let me measure it too. And it stands 12.5 inches. And from the handle to the spout, it is 8 inches. No, I don't. No, I don't. It didn't come with one. But this looks really good next to this. All this chrome. Yeah, I wish I did. It didn't come with it. I know, right? I don't know if it's a coffee pot or a chocolate pot. I don't know. It can, whatever kind of liquid you want to put in there. There you go. It's clean on the inside too. I've never used it. I don't think it was ever used. It looks fair. It looks pretty clean inside. I don't see any rust or anything. And here's the inside of the lid here. Could be, yeah. I just loved it. I just love the big red Bakelite handle. Oh, okay. Cool. I just thought it was neat. Okay, and I'll put that back up here. I'm going to show a couple more things, and then I'm going to move over to some uranium. I'm going to show that and my fencing. This one's going to start at 32. Now, I don't like to say snow, but it is called Violets in the Snow. Now watch it start. We'll probably get a snowstorm. This was made between 1976 and 1978, and it measures 6 inches, and it is signed here by the artist D, or is it B? D. Anderson right here, and it does have, it does have a Fenton circle right here, right there. Yep. And this is called Fenton and Snow. Violets in the Snow. Violets in the Snow. Where it does have the oh my gosh, what is this called again up here? I forgot. Hang on, it'll come to me. Silver crest. The silver crest on the top. I didn't have any coffee today. Oh, we've gotten some snow, but not much. Thank you, Dee. And this is going to start at 32 if there's any interest in this. Ding ding. And there is violets up here on the top. Hi, Linda. So there's one, two, three up here on the top. Very pretty. Very pretty, actually, for this time of year. Kind of looks, it does look like snow and ice. It sure does. And it measures 7, or I just told you what it measured, didn't I? And the the violets are just so pretty. Very pretty, and it is all hand painted, and it is signed on the bottom there. Yes, they are. And here's the signature right there. Okay, and I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to go onto a piece of my Balik. And this is going to start at 32. Thank you, Linda. Okay, now this is my one and only piece of Bleak I've ever found. And it is a horned owl. Look at him. So he's kind of like, it's kind of like a yellowish green, like the wings. So I believe it is a horned owl. I'm going to show you the detailing in the back of the feathers. Look, it's kind of like a lustry, very lustry looking. And I see that like there's ivy down here by his feet. See the ivy leaves here by his feet. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom. Balik. Really nice, neat. It's like I said, it is a vase. What, Sawyer? Oh, he's funny. He comes up here and he just like taps me on the arm. Like, yeah, I want some cat food. Okay, there's no interest in this starting at 32. Oh, have you? Yes. That would be fun. That would be fun. Woohoo. Really neat. Okay, I'm gonna put him back up here. I even like you can see like the his talons on his feet and the detailing of the feathers like throughout his whole body. Isn't that so neat? Really neat. Kind of reminds me of the Tootsie Roll owl. What? Okay, let me put him back up here. I'm going to turn the lights off. I think I'm going to do my two pieces first, and then I'll turn the lights off. My next piece. Oh, geez. This one is going to start at 22, and it is a vintage hair receiver. I think, Carrie, you were here last time when I was trying to sell this. And I'm going to show you the bottom of it. And it is Limoges, France. On the bottom, it does say there, Limoges, France. And it is a beautiful baby robin's blue egg color. I'm going to take the top off just so you can see the beautiful detailing on the top here with the gold and the beautiful flowers. Isn't that so pretty? Very pretty. Now, this is a vintage hair receiver because back in the early, over 100 years ago, they used to save their hair and they would put it in here and they would save it for to make like their own like extra hair on their head, like a wig, really, wig pieces, just to add extra hair to the top of their head. I like how this has got like the swirl in it here and the flowers are set inside of it. That's like through the whole design of it. Very, very old. Okay. I'm going to go on to my next piece, and then I'm going to show you some uranium. Now this one is going to start, I know, this one is going to start at 26, and it is a piece of Capodimonte, and it is an ashtray, but you can use it for whatever you want. You could put your jewelry in here, you could put your rings in here, but what I would do is I would put it by your sink and put some soap in here, like some of those really pretty soaps. And I'm going to show you the back where it does say Made in Italy, Capodimonte. Thank you, Dee. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. See where it does say right here, Capodimonte, made in Italy, right there. Okay. Very pretty. I'm going to measure it. And it is 9.5 inches by 3. 9.5 inches by 3. And it is going to start at $26. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. You can put whatever you want to on it. I think that rose is just so pretty. Very pretty. And if anybody's rewatching this, just email me and I can let you know if anything's still available. Okay. And I'm going to put this one down. And then I'm going to show you 2 pieces of green glass that are not uranium. I've already checked them, and they are not uranium. This one's going to start at 12. And it is this green glass butter dish. And I'm going to take the top off so you can just see the top. It does not glow. I've already checked. It's just a very pretty green glass. Let me show you the bottom. You want that, Carrie? Isn't it neat? And I believe it's pretty old too. I'm just checking. I just noticed, Carrie, that there is some like flea biting, like right here around the edges. Doesn't feel sharp. Doesn't feel sharp at all because I'm running my finger over it. So I just wanted to point that out. If you want to change your mind, that's fine too. See, Carrie, you like green? I'm trying to see if you can see those flea bites here. And I bet you it's from just putting it on and off, on and off. I believe it's pretty old. I think this is probably from the 30s. And I will measure it. And it is 6.5 inches by 3. Yeah, let me just check. I'm rubbing my finger over it. So I'm not. It's just a little bit of roughness there. Okay. And I'll put this over to the side for you. Thank you. Okay, next I'm going to show a beautiful. This one's going to start at 26. Beautiful, beautiful green candy dish, and it does not glow. But like I said, this year my new colors are green and red. Green and red, and this beautiful candy dish is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. I'm going to take the top off so you can see it. Now the bottom of this is frosted. So it's got like a nice frosted look to it, and it's got like some really pretty designs here on the side of the glass, like swirl marks actually. And it's got like a diamond cut in here, and then the top of it has got like the lattice work on the top. And there's no chips and there's no cracks. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Now I'm trying to see. Now there is more flea bites here on this. I guess from kids slamming it up and down. I don't really feel any sharp. There might be a little bit of sharpness there. There may be. I just wanted to point that out. That there is some flea bites right there. And I'm going to show you the handle because you guys know I love handles. Very pretty. It's got like the diamond cutting up here. And there is some swirl marks up here too of the design. I'm going to measure it. Very pretty. And it is 5.5 inches tall. And the opening is, it is 7 inches wide. Oh, isn't this pretty though? I just love this green. Going to show you the top again. Very pretty. Okay. And I will go on to my next one. Actually, I'm going to turn the lights off and we're going to see some uranium. And then after that, that's it. I have 3 more items and I'm going to turn the lights off. I'm going to start with this light and this light. Let's see how we can do from there. And if not, I can one up above me off too. Turn my black light on. And this one is going to start at 14. I hope that you can see the glow. Now this one does have poinsettias on it. Actually, I'm going to put my light a little bit closer so that maybe you can see the green glow. Can you guys see the green glow? Like I said, this one does have poinsettias on the bottom here. Very pretty. This one doesn't have any chips on it either. And no flea bites. Okay, let's see. And this is 8 inches wide. 8 inches wide. My cat over there. My Sawyer's being silly. This is going to start at 14. If there's any interest, I'm just going to go on to my other piece of uranium. I have actually 2 more pieces of uranium. Okay. Hope that you guys are seeing the glow. Okay, and I'm going to put that one down. Angela H. Thank you, Angela. I'm going to turn the light on so that you can see it now. Okay. And this is what it looks like. Just a beautiful, it's got a divider in the middle. So maybe it was for your olives or your pickles, or you can put whatever in here, whatever you want in there. Very pretty. Very pretty green. Okay, and I'm going to say going once to Angela H for $14. And the print is all the way around the side too. All the way around the side. Going twice. And sold. Thank you, Angela H. I'm going to put you down for that. You're welcome. Okay, and I'm going to show you my next piece. Now, when I got it out, I did not know it that there is a chip in it. Dang it. And there's a chip in it right here. There is a small chip right there. But I did want to point that out, that there was a small chip in it. And I believe it is a sugar dish or trinket dish or whatever you want to use it for. And I love the pattern on here. There's a really pretty pattern that is all around here. Gonna set that down so I can just show you the top. Now here is the top of this. It just looks like there's a whole bunch of like leaves on the top of it. Maybe that's a flower and that's a leaf. Yeah, that's what it looks like from here. It's like that's a long leaf and then the flower. Really pretty. Look at the handle. I'm going to show you the bottom. Now look at the beautiful design on this with the handles. I do love my handles. I don't, to me, it just looks like Fostoria. It could be, I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to show you the bottom. But wait until I turn off the lights because this thing glows like crazy. Very pretty, isn't it? So the etching's like kind of like on the outside and it's smooth on the inside. And I'm going to measure it and then I'm going to turn off the lights. And it is 6 inches wide and it stands 4 inches. And this one is going to start at 14. I'm going to turn off the lights so you can see the glow. It does glow like crazy. There. There you go. I can see the glow. Isn't that neat? Look at the handles on that. Like I did say, there was a chip on there. Look at the top. Oh my goodness. Very pretty. Very pretty. I'm not sure who made it. I'm going to show you the bottom. But the design on it is very pretty. Okay. Those are D handles. Yep. Okay, and I'm going to turn the lights back on. Turn that off. On. Okay. And now I'm going to show you my last piece of uranium. And then that's it, guys. This is my last piece. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I have 2 pieces. I lied. I have 2 pieces. Now, this one is going to start at 18. Now, if you get dizzy, I'm sorry. You may get dizzy looking at this because I get dizzy when I look at swirl glass and I just get hypnotized. It is this beautiful tray, and it's kind of like a bowl. So maybe if you had anything that's maybe like olives or juicy stuff, you could just set it in this beautiful bowl. Look at the beautiful handle on it. Absolutely gorgeous. There's no maker's mark on here. None that I can see. And I don't see any chips on it and no cracks. Isn't that pretty? And now I'm going to turn off the lights. First I'll measure it and then I'll turn off the lights. And this one's going to, I already did put that in right. Okay, 18. It's going to start at 18. And it measures 9 inches. With the handle, it is 4.5 inches. I'm going to turn off the lights. And this glows beautifully. Beautifully. And here's the glow. I hope you guys don't get dizzy. I know if I watch Tim from over the years, he's like, "Oh, look at this beautiful glass." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting so dizzy, Tim." You get hypnotized. But I will try not to swirl it around. But it is very pretty. Look at that beautiful handle. There's no chips on it either. Now I'll show you the bottom. Okay. And while I have everything off, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the next item. I mean, well, yeah, I have the black light still on. So if there's no interest in this one starting at 18, I will just go on to my next one while the black light is still on. Okay. And I'm going to set this aside and show you my next one. And my next one also is going to start at 18 also. So I will just leave that price up there. Hi, Sawyer. I know, I know. Okay. Now this one is absolutely gorgeous too. It does have a lot of I'm just going to show it to you. This one's going to start at 18 also. Look at the glow on this one. Look at the design of this. And I'm not even sure who made this, but the design is like on the back. It is on the back here. And the top is all smooth. And there's a circle here. So maybe it was a platter for a console bowl sat in it or something. I'm not sure. But look at the glow on this. Oh my goodness. And I love the beautiful design of it. Trying to get you up close. It's kind of like a lot of swirl marks, maybe a feather. Maybe there's feathers in there. I'm not sure. Really neat. And I'm going to measure it. I don't see any chips on it either. And it measures 12 inches by 8.5. I'm going to put it by my head. Isn't it pretty? I love the design on the back of it. $18 if anybody's interested in that. I'm just going to turn my lights back on. Isn't it pretty? Okay. And I'll turn my black light off. Kind of feel like Halloweenish. Halloweenish. Okay. Gonna put my uranium bowl back over here. Did you want that, Angela? Thank you, Angela. So you got 2 of them. Okay. Great. Thank you, Angela. I got you get down for that. Okay, guys, that's it. I went through everything, I believe. All of that, all that, all that, all that, all that, and all that. So, is Carrie still here? Did you want me to go? I don't have any Vaseline glass. I sold my one piece of Vaseline glass to Sabrina, and that piece was absolutely gorgeous. And Sabrina bought all my uranium glass. This is what I just recently got. Did you want me to go over anything, Carrie? Was there anything that you were interested in, or did you just want to rewatch it? Yeah, because if anybody's rewatching this and if you're interested in anything, just email me. I'm going to put my email in here. You can just email me and let me know if there's anything that you see, and I will just let you know. You know, I did have a lot of those teacups. These teacups are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. When I got those, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'll take them all." That's my problem. It's like, oh, I just can't just buy one of them. I got to get the whole collection. Uh, I'm sure eventually they will sell, but okay, guys. I will see you next Thursday for my sale at 4 o'clock. You guys have a great week, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.